Hello and welcome back to another episode of the DIYguy.net. Alright, today we're going to show you how to replace the drive belt or serpentine belt here that runs all your accessories on the front side of the engine, your alternator, your water pump, AC, etc. This particular one is real bad. It's cracked on the back side of the belt everywhere on the smooth side. It's missing a lot of the V-groove pieces inside of the belt, and the outer two ribs of the belt are actually starting to separate from the belt themselves. So I'm not sure how much longer this one would hold together or how it's even held together right now. So we'll get that changed out so he doesn't get stranded on the side of the road. Alright, so to start you want to take note of where your belt is running, or the orientation of the belt. So it goes down underneath, the smooth side is on the water pump, comes up over with the V-groove against the alternator, down to the AC with the V-groove, the back side of the smooth goes around our tensioner, then down to our crank pulley or harmonic balancer, and then up over the clutch fan here with the V-groove side, and then back smooth side under the water pump. So if you want, you can take a couple pictures with your phone or whatever, just so you can remember the orientation. You can look up a picture too. We'll try to put one right here so you can see the orientation of the belt as well. Alright, so once we know the orientation of the belt, we just need a 3/8 longer ratchet here. It helps to have the swivel head so you can kind of move your hand away from the fan here so you don't cut your knuckles up. And this right here is just going to go right into the tensioner, and then we're just going to go ahead and relieve the pressure off the tensioner, and we should be able to walk the belt off the alternator pulley right here. I'll move the camera a little bit so you can see the tensioner a little bit better and where we're going to put the ratchet in, and then I'll put you back up there and we'll go ahead and relieve the tension and get the belt off the alternator, and then work our way the rest of the pulleys off until we get the belt removed. Alright, so moving in, we have our alternator. Just below that is our tensioner. So you'll see the tensioner bolt. Just underneath that is the 3/8 square hole we need to put the ratchet into. Then we're going to go ahead and pull the top of the ratchet towards the passenger side, bringing the tensioner towards the crank, and that'll relieve the tension off the belt, and we can go ahead and remove it. Not sure if you can see that, but you can see that the belt is definitely missing a bunch of V-grooves there. And like I said, it's also starting to separate. So we have the ratchet on off. We'll go ahead and slide it down, get it into our tensioner. Like I said, it helps to have the swivel one just so you can kind of have a little bit of working room so you're not dragging your hand or knuckle against the fan blades. So we're just going to pull it in. Use our other hand here and just grab the belt and throw it off. Get the ratchet out of the way. Alright, so once we get off the alternator, we can just pull it off the water pump and keep working our way until we get it off the AC compressor and all the way off. Go down underneath, get the crank off. And then what we're going to need to do is just push it through the fan shroud and get it off out behind the fan blade so we can totally remove the belt. You can kind of just keep rotating the blade and throwing it out underneath it till you get down to the last one. Alright, so we got the belt out. As you can see, like I said, it was starting to split. We're missing a lot of the V-groove pieces here. It's definitely cracked and time to be replaced. So once I got it all off my pulleys, all I did was just push the belt in towards the radiator shroud here and just unhook it off of each fan blade, and then just pulled the belt right out. I'm not sure if the camera picked it up. I had it kind of a little bit low so you could see the tensioner and the alternator side here. You may not have picked that up over here, but I'll move the camera up a little bit when we put the new belt on and show you what we did. Alright, so we'll unpackage the new belt. Alright, so we got our new belt here. What we're going to do is just work it behind the fan blades so we can slide it down and onto our harmonic balancer and also our clutch fan. Then we'll start putting the rest on the pulleys as we go. So you can just go ahead and turn the blade and tuck the belt behind it till you get it all on there. Alright, so we got the belt routed where it needs to go. I'm not sure if you can see this, but we have it around the crank pulley up there, up around our clutch fan, the smooth side here around our water pump, and then up over our alternator, down over AC. And we got the slack of the belt pulled up just on the inside of the tensioner and kind of pushed back a little bit. So we go ahead and put the tensioner with our ratchet and put the tensioner back into tension position, and then hopefully slide the belt on. If we can't, we'll go ahead and pop it off the alternator, get it on our tensioner, and then hopefully get this back on before we release the tension on our tensioner with the ratchet. Sometimes this does require two people. You get somebody to hold the ratchet while you go ahead and work the belt. We'll see if we can do it one-handed here without covering up too much of it, so you can kind of see how we get it back on there. Alright, so when you're putting it back on, you may want to get a piece of pipe, put it on your ratchet to give you a little bit longer of a handle so it's easier for you to apply that tension, or use a longer breaker bar to start with. Like I said, this is a part where you may want an extra set of hands so you can hold tension on your breaker bar or the ratchet on the tensioner, and then have someone sneak underneath and apply that belt where you need it. And then you could have your other hand here to put it on and off the alternator. Alright, so we got the belt fully put on here. We went ahead and double checked to make sure our belt is in the grooves on the alternator, down in the grooves on the AC pulley, also in our crank pulley, and also in our clutch fan. So we have the belt in the right orientation. We got all the grooves of the belt in the right groove of the pulley. It's not misaligned at all. We're actually ready to start the vehicle and double check it and make sure we have no problem. So as you saw, we started and ran the engine for a little bit. We didn't have any problems with the belt walking itself off, so everything's properly aligned. Right here on the radiator support is actually the belt orientation routing with AC and without. We'll show you a picture of that real close up right now. So we'll go ahead and test drive this around town a little bit just to ensure we have no problems, but that is it. We just showed you how to replace the Serpentine belt or drive belt on a 24 valve 5.9 Cummins. Don't forget to click the link in the description, which will take you to our website for a full write-up. You can also click that subscribe button he placed in the middle for you. On the right, you'll find a recommended video just for you. And on the left side, you'll see our recent upload. Thanks for watching another episode of the DIYguy.net.